there. Today I am bringing you a what I eat in a day video, which I haven't done in a little while, but today's what I eat in a day is taking a little bit of a different approach. It's more for weight loss, and I actually was trying to track my carbs and my calories and go off of a little bit of a different kind of macro breakdown. So what I did was I had calculated through like a macro calculator that I found online what my maintenance weight was. So I took 80% of my total maintenance calories so that I would always be in a 20% deficit so that I could lose weight. So the 80% of my maintenance calories is 1,154 calories, and I was still working with my 20 net carb limit. So with that in mind, I'll go ahead and show you what I ate yesterday. So I'm not quite ready to eat yet, but I'm feeling a little hungry and parched. So I'm gonna have a half of a whole sparkling ice, which is just like the rest of this bottle. Okay, I know the lighting's really bad here. I'm sorry, but I have a dehydrator going in the kitchen. So I have my Chompy's low carb dinner roll here, and it is 4 net carbs, 264 calories. Since I'm trying to watch my calorie intake today, I only put 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. I split it between the 2 halves, and then I have 6 slices of this ham I got in a previous grocery haul. It is 1 carb per 6 slices. And then I have some red onion, which is like maybe 2 tablespoons, and a few pickles, which are 0 carb and 0 calorie. I think I'm going to go ahead and have a vanilla Coke with my lunch as well, just so I am a little bit fuller. Totally forgot, I have accounted for having a slice of pepper jack cheese too, which is 0 carbs, 80 calories, and some iceberg lettuce. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I already took a bite out of it, but I'm going to go ahead and add that now. Okay, so I have 1 serving of pork rinds, which is 80 calories and 14 grams. I measured that out on my scale. I have 4.5 tablespoons of the Sanchez salsa, which is 4.5 grams of carbs, which I measured with the tablespoon. So I'm going to have that as a snack, and then I will have my dessert to end the day. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock, and I'm going to have my last little meal-like thing. I got this Too Good yogurt. It's mango and hibiscus. I don't know that this is going to taste good at all, but it is 3 carbs, and I'm going to have 10 tablespoons of the sugar-free whipped heavy cream. I have some that I already made, but this one just has the calories already, so it's a little bit easier to put in my MyFitnessPal. And then this one is the Quest Hero Bar, the blueberry cobbler. I'm going to take half of this bar and chop it up and sprinkle it on top of the yogurt as kind of like a granola. So I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Okay, this is the end result. I tried the hibiscus mango yogurt before mixing in the whipped topping, and it's actually really good. It was a little tart, like a lot of the Too Goods are, but you could definitely taste the mango. It had a really nice flavor to it. So the reason that I am recording this the day after I ate all this stuff is so that I could see if I did lose weight or if I gained weight or what. Because I've always had a really difficult time calculating my macros, what they should be. I have tried a lot of times to go off of what has been calculated on different websites and have still gained weight. So I wanted to make sure I had a weigh-in after I did these macros to see if it was actually going to work or not. So that's why I'm recording this a day later. I'll go through on the calorie side first, and then I'll go on the carb side. I had to do it in kind of a confusing way. I calculated my calories in MyFitnessPal because I could actually adjust what the total calories I'm allotting myself for the day, and I couldn't figure out how to do that in my carb manager. But then in my carb manager, it tells you throughout the day how many net carbs you have available to you, and the free version of MyFitnessPal doesn't. So I used my carb manager for carbs and then my Fitness Pal for calories. So it was cumbersome to do, but it was the only way I could think to do it. So for my Fitness Pal, just the calorie side, I had the sparkling ice in the morning, which was just 0 calories. Then for lunch, I had the Chompy's low carb, high protein roll, which was 264 calories. Then I had a serving of the Black Forest ham, which was 60 calories, a serving of red onion, which was 16 calories. I had a very small amount of the iceberg lettuce, so that's just about 4 calories. I had a slice of pepper jack cheese, which was 80 calories. I had only 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. I thought I was going to use 2, but I ended up only having 1. So that was 90 calories, and then I had a diet vanilla Coke as well, and that was also 0 calories. So for my lunch, that was 514 of my total 1,154 calories for the day. So that didn't leave me with a whole lot for the rest of the day, but what I had for dinner was a Stoka Bar birthday cake, which if you haven't seen my product review video, I will put that in the cards so you know like what I'm talking about and how it was and the macros on it and everything. But I had one of those. That's 250 calories. I also had 2 ounces of pork rinds, which was 80 calories. And then I had 5 tablespoons of Casa Sanchez salsa, which was 13 calories. Then for snacks, I consider them snacks. I made, for dessert, I had a yogurt bowl. It's actually pretty good. The Quest Hero bar has like a thin layer of like a gel kind of consistency. Next time, I'm probably going to just cut that off because it did give the yogurt kind of like a gummy texture, and I really just wanted the like bottom bar part. So I'm going to do that next time for sure because I'm pretty sure I could cut that clean off and it'll be fine and it would be a lot better. But the granola part, like the actual bar from the Quest Hero bar, was like perfect for a granola substitute for my yogurt. So I'm definitely going to do that again. That dessert was 265 calories. So my total food for yesterday was 1,122 calories, which left me with 32 calories at the end of the day. So then on the carb side, I was actually surprised because I actually went over 20 carbs because a lot of the things that were like 0 or close to 0 calories, like the salsa, was actually higher in carbs. So I might have done okay on the calorie side, but then on the carb side is where I really saw the increase. So I had 21 out of the 20 net carbs that I allotted myself. So lunch, the Chompy's roll was 4 net carbs. The ham was 1 net carb. The 2 tablespoons of red onion was 2 net carbs. And I had such a small amount of lettuce, I didn't count that as any carbs. So lunch was a total of 7 net carbs. And then my Stoka bar was 4 net carbs, and the salsa was 5 net carbs. So that salsa really cost me, but it was good to have something after lunch, but before my yogurt dessert, because I have not adjusted to having 1 meal a day. So it wasn't the most difficult thing in the world to get through the day, but it's just like I had that habit of eating, like always eating something. So it felt very weird to not be eating multiple meals or snacking, but the salsa really helped me get through the day because it was low calorie, which I didn't have as many calories to use, but it was higher carb, which is okay because I was really trying to make calories my priority for today or yesterday. So then my yogurt was 3 net carbs, and the half of the Quest Hero blueberry cobbler was only 2 net carbs because the whole thing is 4. And then the whipped topping is supposed to be 0 net carbs. So my total net carbs, like I said, for the day was 21 grams out of 20. So I went over by 1. Not bad. So what happened when I weighed in this morning after eating that, and I didn't really feel like I was struggling. Like I said, it was just the habit of always eating food. Also, I didn't feel lean all of yesterday. Like, I wasn't eating a whole lot, but I didn't feel, I don't know, I didn't feel like my stomach was ever empty, which I guess is a good thing. But if I think like I'm in a deficit, I would think I would feel hunger pains or whatever. So I was kind of thinking when I did my weigh-in, I was like going to be the same, or I would have gained weight or something, because I didn't feel like I was in a deficit, if that makes sense. So when I weighed in this morning, I was pleasantly surprised that I had actually lost 0.8 pounds, like almost a full pound. And I didn't really feel like I was struggling all that much. Yes, I didn't get to eat as much as I would have liked to, but I didn't experience like terrible hunger pains. So the fact of the matter is, even though I would have liked to have eaten more, I didn't need to be eating more. So I am really trying to work on my portion control. So this really kind of put in perspective, like, yeah, I wanted to be snacking this and I wanted to be eating that, but I got through the day having 1,100 calories and I lost weight. So that's what I need to be doing. So that being said, I am definitely going to take this 1,154 calorie macro approach to my keto slim down that I'm going to be doing next week. Anyways, that is my day today. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful. Please put in the comment section anything that you might want to share, you might want me to know. Your guys' support and open communication is really, really meaningful to me. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.